Celestial rising, divine afternoon, and grand night to the beautiful divine mirage watching this mindful message. True divine reflection, divine messenger. And we are back with another quantum observation. And the thing is, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more divine messages if you choose to and you enjoy these videos. And this is my last day being in Georgia because I'm about to take a flight somewhere. And I'm pretty sure you all will see that depending on where I'm at space-wise. If I'm not comfortable in a certain environment, I'm not going to record because I need to be with peace and quiet to get my thoughts out. I don't like being around too many people when I'm making videos. I don't like the attention that other people bring to the videos because it'll just knock me off of course. It'll knock me off of my vision. And right now I'm looking at a train pass by and it's raining outside. But yeah, I'm about to take a flight very soon. But it's just kind of crazy how when you get better, they get bitter. When you get better, the world becomes more envious of you, more spiteful towards you, more hateful and shameful towards you. This is my 6th video for today, and already made 5 videos on TikTok, posting it on Instagram. So the videos I made were, I was talking about self-love, sound therapy to remove negative energy blockages. The other one was childhood wounds, raising your awareness in higher frequencies, and then the other one was attracting your desires, but not attracting your desires, but being able to see what you're attracting within a desire that you can be peaceful in. But, so me just taking accountability for that, I was just noticing, like I have a picture of this city that I'm going to be going to. And I've always had the opportunity to go, but I just never went. But now I get the opportunity to go. And it's kind of crazy how I had this picture in my room of this certain city. And I would look at it and I could see myself being there. I would see videos and all that. I even made a YouTube video exposing a Masonic agenda upon what happened on the subway system. But now that I'm about to be there, it's just kind of surreal how a lot of different things are trying to keep me down. And I noticed my ego, so even with the spiritual battle recently that happened last week, or this past week, so I noticed that I was in a spiritual battle and intertwined illusion with a hypnotic energy being, or an energetic leech of a being that was simulating its hatred towards me to the people I care about in this realm. So having me go against like my coaches, for example, or the people that I care about, going against family and all that. And it was just basically implying the message on, I'm going to implement a certain dot vibration that the people that you love will think on whenever you least expect it, because you can't keep ascending in life and thinking that things won't go against you, including the people that you know or you learn from, that you taught. And I'm just noticing how a lot of people won't take accountability, nor will they ever really apologize for ever disrespecting me or bringing me down or even being negative towards me. And it's just like, I had to sit here and forgive them for that. It's like, no. But I forgive myself for even allowing them to keep doing it to me. So then when I reflect the energy and project the energy right back upon them, they can't sit with that bearing that they were placing upon me. And it makes them more spiteful towards me. It makes them more hateful towards what I'm doing, because all I'm doing is just learning for a better me. And as I'm noticing all these different things, I'm just basically helping myself be aware of what I can become, or what I was becoming, but I became a better man every single day. So I noticed that I gotta forgive people for what they're not able to learn from, what they're not able to comprehend internally, because a lot of people are so stuck in what happened in their past that they'll pour this stuff onto you because they know that you have a different outlook on life. You have a different viewpoint when it comes down to what you want, what you receive, and what you've been granted to know, and what you've been granted into becoming in life. They want to become that so bad that they'll bring you down to a level that they are still residing at, that they're living at, to where a lot of these people can have somebody in their life, they can have a loved one, they can have a partner, and they'll still text you or they'll still try to notify you as if you're obligated to be talking to them 24/7. So for example, let's say me, all I want to do is just expose the transhumanism agenda. All I want to do is expose artificial intelligence. All I want to do is expose stupidity and ignorance. All I want to do is expose Luciferianism. And then imagine when people who don't know how to love themselves, they decide to help you in life. They see what you're doing. They want to help you get to that destination. but they got other plans now because they got comfortable. So it's like you get them a conversation, things are going smooth and copacetic. They're helping you with your purpose and vice versa. You're transmitting it back to them. But now the thing is too though, they found you. Excuse me, they found you. You didn't find them. So when this is going on, you gotta realize too, before you had them, it was always about you anyways, because you know that you have a one-way mind, a one-track mind. You're gonna have tunnel vision when it comes to your purpose. If you don't, you're off track. You might as well go ahead and tie yourself to a railroad track and then let a train come and run your ass over. Because what are you doing but besides wasting time with people who think that wasting time is the betterment for their lifestyle? It's like wasting time is not doing better for you, but you think you're doing better than you because you're wasting time because you're comfortable in what you never succeeded in? Niggas didn't achieve shit and yet they're okay with mediocre results in their lifestyle because they choose to be mediocre? Man, get the fuck out of here. So when that happens, it's like, you know that love will approach you eventually, or it already approached you, but you love yourself so much, you're not worried about falling in love with anybody or going on dates or whatever because you got work to do. When you work so hard, you work so much, there'll come a day to where you don't gotta work anymore. That's the day I'm looking for. I'm so young, I'm not even 28 years old, and I realized that the people who despise me the most are people who are older than me and younger. There's the middle ground to where there's some people who are my age, who are a little older, a little younger in that little equation. They don't got no problem with me. They learn from what I'm talking about and they just alchemize that and they just go ahead and they act upon the thoughts that were being transmitted through the video or the learning lesson for class, basically. So when I'm posting, it's basically just me learning in my own classroom. So I'm a student of my own teachings, but I'm not teaching myself. So who's teaching me when I've already been taught the lesson? So that's the thing though, there's still more lessons to have been learned or to learning. And then when I realized that the people who already have husbands and wives, they're infatuated with my lifestyle to where I don't really give them attention or the time of day, and that's what attracts them even more. And it's mind-boggling to me because I'm just like, why are you so determined to get my attention? Why are you so determined to hear my voice? Why are you so determined to get my help when I can't even help you help yourself? People want my help so bad, they can't even help themselves help themselves. My goodness gracious, bro. How can I help you when you can't even help you? And if you don't want to help you, how can I help you? Oh my God, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? And the thing is, I'm so forgiving because I know what can be done. I know what I could do to people spiritually, and I choose to still operate in love. That's exactly why I see why a lot of people will sit there, they'll cast certain spells against me, they'll start saying negative programmings against me, they'll talk shit behind my back, they'll talk shit in front of me, and then when I confront them for it, they get defensive, they shrink, and they start catering to the ego now because they know how strong the ego gets, because you can call them out on their bullshit, and people don't like that. So when I decide to not do that, people will block me, people will stop talking to me for a certain period of time, people will change their emotions around me, people will talk less because they don't want to sound dumb, people will hint at certain things, but they don't really speak up on these things or whatever. And I'm just starting to notice, it's just like, how are people who are older than me doing this shit to themselves? How are people who are younger than me doing this shit to themselves? It's like, you won't get the reaction that you expect to get, because it's like me reacting to your bullshit, your stupidity does nothing for me but remain stupid. Your hatred towards me does nothing for me but keep me hateful of myself. And why would I hate myself when I hate myself through love? It's like I love myself so much, I don't really see myself even communicating with the beings who aren't able to be honest with themselves every single day. When I chose honesty, when I chose this path of righteousness, it still wasn't righteous. And that's the problem right there. People don't understand, like, yeah, I'm having a human experience, but don't portray me in a light that you can't fathom. Don't see me as something above anything besides what's beneath. Because I'm not above or beneath anything besides what I'm being present in. There is no comparison to anything besides a thief of joy. And the thing is too, comparison is the thief of joy. So if you're comparing your life to me, that's why you're so envious of me. That's why you have no joy when I'm around. You're leeching off of my energy to where now I sometimes feel bad for even having a great day because some people didn't have a great day. Should I feel bad about that? Fuck no. So why would I care? I mean, it sounds fucked up. It sounds very negative. It sounds condescending. And people will say, oh, you're so full of yourself. And that's the thing though. When I wasn't full of myself, I was getting walked all over. I was getting shitted on. I was getting shit thrown in my face by people that I trusted. So where now I got betrayed. So then when I chose righteousness, when I became aware, when I became conscious again, all of a sudden now, none of that happens no more, besides behind my back. But in my face, a demon wouldn't dare. A demon wouldn't dare doing things that it can't dare itself to do. So why would I dare myself to even operate and allow these negative energies to be around me, to get me off a track? No. It's raining right now, and I decided to get even with these videos, to express myself, to get my thoughts out, because I realize that the world has to disrespect you when you know you have a better envisioning for your future. I know that I'm not gonna be here forever. I know that every single day, every day I wake up, I'm grateful to even have my heart beating for today. Whenever I am wanting to see somebody else's outlook on life, it gets boring to me. They can't stimulate my mind, so why would I expect them to do so? That's why I talk to myself 24/7, because I understand that people are not really, they're not paying attention in life. Life is run on a certain algorithm. It's on a certain numerical code that people have not detached yet. When you detach yourself from these simulated numbers that have information in your genetic capabilities, you are now capable of doing things that the average mind could never ascend into. Once I ascended into a lucid dream, I pinch myself every single day and ask myself, am I really dreaming right now? I tell myself no, but that's the lie when I know it's still going to be yes. That's why I keep getting better, because I'm not physically being here, even though I'm physically being here. I'm not physically being here, but I'm physically being here. So what am I physically doing here when I'm not being here physically? And people still won't comprehend that. That's exactly why I'm neither right nor wrong, and I have no idea what I'm talking about. But contradict everything, question everything. And because of that, no matter what, I'm just pouring more love to all the beings out there. This video, I just want to do something different, you know. And really, my difference is still similarities within what I honestly constantly do. Without the MacBook, without the iPad, just wanting to pour that authenticity upon y'all. And everything is authentic and inauthentic frequencies or vibrations that don't know how to comprehend themselves. But when you just put your heart into everything that you do, you're always going to win in a world that's already lost itself. Oh man, this world lost itself. And when you found yourself in a lost world, they're mad that you're not lost like them. There's no need to complain. There's no need to get in your feelings. There's no need to get emotional. There's this person, I don't want to say her name, but there's this person, and her title resembles a crystal. I'll give that hint out. I'll just say it because I don't mind sharing a little bit. So it was yesterday, I was playing 2K in my, Bible study group or whatever. And now somebody's like, wait a minute, you have a Bible study group and y'all playing 2K? Y'all got your focus on other things. That's the problem right there. The whole entire conversation on the PSN party that I had with the other two people, that is the Bible study. And the thing is too, we already interpreted that the Bible is a waste of time, but we're learning how to become better in these biblical time periods. We're living in it right now. So when we're reading, we're basically reading the presence of our past, future choices. So we choose to read the Bible for maybe 30 minutes, 20 minutes. And the thing is too, there are certain days where the Bible may not have much information. And the thing is too, my ego gets upset about that because I want more from the bullshit, but it'll never end. It's a rabbit hole of information that can't be learned till you learn yourself. So I have to be okay with that. It can be for an hour or 2 hours some days. after that, you know, we were playing 2K24 or whatever, because I don't play 25 no more. 25 is just so, it's imbalanced. It's just, it's crazy. But we were playing 24. And the thing is, too, in 23, 2K23, there's certain individuals that we used to play against. And speaking for myself, I'm basically known in 2K for, you know, like, I give niggas that work, pause. But the thing is, what I would do, I troll people. That's how I got my trolling from Modern Warfare 2, Xbox 360 days, and all that. So the thing is, how I troll people, I'll record them. So I'll do a move or certain or something. I'll shoot, cross them up, you know, get their angles, whatever the case may be. And when I'm doing that, I'm gonna record it and then send it to them and say, damn, look what happened to you. And then they'll be like, they'll get mad at me for that. And then that's when they'll have to sit there and be like, nigga, why would you do that? So once they get mad, now it's like me and them are going back and forth, but it's like, I'm not finna argue with you. Because like me arguing is nothing for me but remain in your negativity. But I'm doing that to see and test your mindset, your limitations. So when I'm doing that, the limitation of the mindset now is mad of what I'm doing. So by me doing that, I'm testing out the human behavior of the mindset for the ego. So when that happens, now I'm sitting with the ego playing the game, and as we were playing the game, that's when the person that I have a study with, she was reminding me and this other guy who's older than me as well. She was telling me like, you need to observe why this person is selling us, because it was us three and two other randoms on the team. And then he was our point guard. So the point guard and the center was selling us, and we were getting our ass whooped. But we were getting frustrated, and then she was like, why get frustrated at what you know is gonna happen? That's when I realized, like, you know what, you're right. By me getting frustrated, by him throwing the ball out of bounds, by him getting offensive out of bounds or whatever, 3 seconds, letting his man drop 40 on him or whatever, why get mad at that? Why be upset? What's that gonna do besides put me in their frequency? They don't love themselves. So because they don't love themselves, it's like, what am I gonna sit here and do? Get mad at them for not loving themselves? Fuck no. That's a waste of energy. I get tired because of that. And now, if I react, they're going to win now mentally. They're winning the mental battle. So I was telling my other Bible study, you know, I would just say family member. They're family members. I don't see as friends or acquaintances or whatever, but family and divinity, I was reminding him, like, she's telling us, like, observe the reactions that they're getting when we mess up, when we get blocked. They had to triple team us because nobody was guarding their man. So it was 3 against 5. We get double team, they're flopping or they're selling us. And so it's just like, okay, cool. Y'all want to get mad? Let's stay in the game. If we quit the game, they'll follow us. And when they follow us, it's like, why even get mad about that? Because in 2K23, we was always cooking them in player control. So the thing is, too, I do player control. So when I do player control, it's like I'm able to control the, where this person just go? I kid you not, there was somebody literally just sitting in my space. Hold on, I want y'all to see this bullshit. Yeah, right now. There's somebody right there. That was probably like the most craziest thing I done fucking seen. Like, this nigga was sitting right over there. But the thing is, in 2K23, I play player control. So by me doing player control, that shit's so weird, bro. I hate when people listen to my shit, bro. Like, niggas sat under the pavilion just to listen. But when 2K23, you play player control. So at player control, you're able to control your player, literally. So for example, I don't really play my career anymore because it's like I don't really have time just to be sitting there on the game, getting my player to 99. I don't give a fuck no more, honestly. I just want to play the game, do one-on-one. I really love one-on-one matchups. That's the person right there. That shit was so fucking weird. I'm talking about this nigga really sat his ass right over there and just listened to my conversation. That's why when I was looking like this, bro, because I'm just like, why are you sitting next to me? Like, that shit, and the thing, I can't make this stuff up, bro. Like, people are just so, like, man, that shit crazy. But, so my fault, back to player control. So, with that, so for example, I get Kobe and I'll get Shaq. Sometimes I'll get, like, Kareem. That may be it. But other than that, though, I'm not getting nobody else because I like the way Kobe plays. Kobe's game is smooth. And so when people guard me at shooting guard or even power forward, point guard, small forward, center, it's like, in my eyes, nobody can guard me but myself. So my obligation is to expose people because I really want to test your mindset because I'm trolling people. And the thing is, too, I was trolling since Xbox 360. So when I said Modern Warfare 2, I was trolling on Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, Battlefield. I was trolling in what other games was I playing? All the 2Ks. I was trolling in that shit. What else was I playing? All the calls. I had every Call of Duty, but those are the games I really understood what trolling was or whatever. So when that happened, a lot of times, like I said earlier, I'll record it. I'll record like 30 seconds. So I may cross somebody up, boom, hit a three, or I may get a bucket, I might dunk on two people who are talking shit. I record it and I send a message saying, damn, you got cooked, but good game. Or I'll say, damn, you should have guarded your man. Or I can be in the middle of a game and somebody's guarding me. Knowing me, I can get into their head because you so focused. So for one, my obligation is you don't score over 10 points over me. When you do, I'm a bitch. So I be getting mad at myself when people score over 10 points. And because of that, I'm just experiencing just how my mind works too, because I love to have my inner child have fun sometimes, you know? I don't like always being serious all the time. I don't like always making videos all the time either. I like to have my inner child run free at times. But right now, grown man business, right? But when I do that, I like to see how people react to my messages because my name on there is still Divine with a other name on the other top or whatever. But I was resonating with her energy, you know, her, I'll say, family and divinity, because I don't see them as friends. I've known them for more than 3 years because I met them on 2K23. But yeah, and then we just got introduced. Like, she introduced me to just Bible study. I was like, shit, why not? But yeah, so anyways, with the player control and all that stuff, when I send a message to people, I always get people calling me on my name, calling me this or calling me that. Or I'll get people who will talk shit in game chat on my team. I'll be like, damn, you ass as fuck, nigga. You got like 6 turnovers, you 1 for 8, you 1 for 10, you my point guard. Niggas like, shut the fuck up, bitch ass nigga. I'll be like, yeah, now you're mad. I got a reaction out of you. Now you're talking. I wanna see what you're going through for today. Because if you're playing like shit, something is going on in your lifestyle, and I want to know why, because I love to learn the mind. I be so bored now. I love learning human behavior. It's fascinating to me. Like, the mind is so fascinating. Somebody decided to sit right over here. I'm talking about this nigga deliberately. I'm gonna walk y'all through this shit. This motherfucker, this nigga, I kid you not, that's why I'm sitting at over there. That's what my shit is. This person, this nigga in some tight ass fucking jeans, he walked from over here. He was walking. I'm over here, by the way, tripod. He has his phone in his hand, he looking down, he's smiling. This nigga sits right here. He sits right here. And he's looking down at his phone like this. He looks to the right, nobody's over there. And now he's sitting over there in the fucking rain with no jacket on. And he's swinging to the left and to the right. He's right there. Over there, sitting down. But that's what I mean though. I like to observe the human behavior because the mind is fascinating to me. That's exactly why I'm going back to school for that. Because I really want to understand a deeper perspective on how people think. Because some people don't think that they're doing things that they are actually doing in real time. And since time is non-linear, people are not aware of their timelines presently. We're living in a multi-dimensional realm, and I understood that niggas on the game and in real life can't comprehend that. So the thing is, I'll be talking shit to people. I don't cuss them out. I don't call them out their name. Sometimes I do in game chat, but as a message, because you know PSN is soft as fuck, so I could call somebody a bitch, and I may get banned for like a month. I actually had that happen before. I've been banned for, I couldn't communicate for a whole month, so I had to make a new account. I had to have Bible study on the phone and shit like that because, you know me. But that's the thing though, I like to set people up for debate. I'm basically baiting them because I like to see how weak people are mentally. That's why I be cooking niggas. And the thing is too, if I'm constantly scoring and you can't score on me, that makes you quit. And the thing is too, the people in my Bible study, they can vouch for me. I be dropping 30, 20, 40, 50. The highest I dropped was damn near 79, 78 or whatever. But I be cooking niggas so bad. I'll send a message saying, why you quit? And nobody, shut the fuck up, bitch ass nigga. I just asked a question. Damn, why I gotta be a bitch ass nigga? Don't call yourself a bitch ass nigga. And then they'll go back and forth with me. Even in GTA, I can drive, I can pull out somebody, shoot them. I'll be like, damn, nigga, you gonna let me kill you like that? You soft. Next thing I know, an oppressor or a tank or a night shark, a bullet or a flying car, whatever, comes out trying to come kill me. Now it's war because you're weak mentally. I killed you, you wanna get your get back. That shit is fun to me because it's like, you have to get your revenge. You have to get your get back because you can't sit with your ego being okay with you getting killed like that or you getting killed or crossed like that, getting crossed like that. And that's why even in real life, whenever I don't get people reactions, it's fascinating to me because you want me to respond. You want me to answer. You want me to give you this reaction. And when I don't give it to you, you call me out my name, or you have to mock me. You have to slander my name. And it's like, all you're doing is talking about yourself. So no matter what, I'ma always win. Even when I lose, I still win. So how can I lose and how can I win when I'm doing both at the exact same time? When I lose somebody, I win somebody else in my life. Because when I win somebody else, I'm basically winning myself again. When I lose myself, I still get myself right back into winning. I can't lose. That's exactly why whenever I do lose in 2K, and that happened yesterday, you know, shout out to who you are. So I'm not going to say your name, but that really just showed me that when you constantly are known for whooping people's asses, and the thing is too, us three are on the same team because it's basically, if you, oh my God, if y'all could sit in a room with us and watch us play 2K on player control. Because like, for example, I get shooting guard and then one of them will get small forward, one of them will get, or center, and then one of them will get power forward because of Giannis. So, and I ain't gonna say that, I ain't gonna expose her because I know she probably smiling when I said that. But the thing is, when we're on the same team, that's basketball. Like, we play with common sense. So they already know, if I'm not scoring, one of them gotta score. Now, of course, with her, she likes to pass the ball and all of that. And I'm not trying to call her out or call him out as well, but I'm just observing what I see. But to me, they know how to hoop for real because when we're on the same team, there is no losing. If somebody's getting cooked, and of course, we all get cooked before, it's inevitable, it's basketball. So I don't really give a fuck if niggas get chopped off for real. But I know one thing though, I got your back. If I got Kobe, for example, and I see that, I'll tell, for example, I'm so communicative, I'll tell my teammates, hey, sit him to the right, sit him to the left, because, for example, we're playing defense on the perimeter. Let's say, because one of my Bible study divine family members, they will get Jason Tatum, that's his favorite character to use. When he goes, so like, let's say he's guarding, or Kawhi or Scotty or KD's guarding him, I'll tell him, I say, hey, sit him to the right, sit him to the left, and he'll be like, okay. So when he does that, he'll bring it at an angle, and it's just we're listening to each other. And the thing is, too, I'm younger than both of them, but they accept my wisdom because I also learn from them too. So when I tell him send him to the left, it's because he knows I'm there for the help. And the thing is, too, I be getting hella steals. It's so bad to where me and my other teammate, my other family member, we have competitions, me and her. So it's like, I bet you can't get 10 steals, and next thing you know, she end up getting 11. I end up getting 11. I end up getting 12. She end up getting 15. I end up getting 15. Well, we ain't gonna get no 15 steals. If we get 15 steals, goddamn. But we be going back and forth because this shit too easy. I ain't gonna lie, niggas in 2K are fucking ass. No bullshit. But anyways, unless you got a Zen. If you got a Zen, you're like God, but whatever. So yeah, so it's like when he sends KD, so for example, let's say I'm guarding Anthony Edwards or Jordan or Kobe on the perimeter. He sends KD to the left. Rip, now we're gone. So let's say Giannis is now, she's running right next to me. I'm dribbling. I got so many options. And the thing is too, I do love to score, but I love to pass. I pass so much, I get the most turnovers. And I'm okay with that because why? I'm looking for you. At least you know I'm looking for you. And I get mad because it's like, people know that we love to play together. So to the point where now they're like, yeah, we got to make sure that we don't let her cut to the paint and we can't let him get threes off. So when that happens, now it's just like, okay, fuck, now I got to go to work. And they're okay with that. They were like Divine, they were like, Darius, you got to score. You got to. They'll end up saying screens for me. And I'll just be like, bro, do you. When they say do you, that's them basically saying, let the lion off the leash. I be like, bro, I be smiling, I be going crazy because it's like, thank you. Because I hold myself back so much because I hate ball hogging. Even in life, I don't like ball hogging. I just love sharing. I don't give a fuck for real. But it's like, when I'm passing them the ball and I see them scoring, that makes me happy. So whenever I seen that, I was just like, fuck it. So even with her as well, it's like, let's say I get Shaq, for example. And the thing is, too, they appreciate when I get Shaq because I hold that paint down. For example, if I get Shaq, it's a guaranteed triple or double every game. I guarantee you. And they'll vouch for me. I'm at least getting over 20 points or at least over 15 points, over 10, 20 rebounds. And it's the thing is too, I be having games where I get 26 points, 26 boards, 30 points, 35 boards. I be going stupid. I be having like 10 assists, 15 assists. I be having like 6, 7 steals sometimes. So it's like, with all of that, they just me flourishing in life helps me pour that upon them. And I love to see them flourish as well and blossom in their own skill set also. And the thing is, too, it's so bad, 2K hates when we're on the same team. So the people who sell us, they're on our team. And then by me observing them, I can't get mad when they decide to stand out of bounds. So for example, let's say I'm not playing on the same team with them. They're probably asleep or doing whatever. Let's say I'm playing a game by myself. I could be playing 2K or whatever. I could be getting 40 points, because that usually happens by myself. I usually get 30, 40, 20-some points. There's always that one person who's hating. Why I keep giving him the ball? He has the hot hand, he's scoring. But damn, I want to score too. You're 1 for 15. You're 3 for 18. Why would I give you the fucking ball? You're ass. Your man has 20 fucking points and you're letting him score the ball. What the fuck is wrong with you? And then they'll get mad and say, you know what? I got you. Then they'll sell. So it's like you're keeping the game alive. It's tied up. Next thing you know, fourth quarter comes down, somebody's getting 3 seconds, somebody's holding the ball, somebody's throwing the ball out of bounds, somebody's letting their man score again. You got to go in and help. Now your man's scoring. And there'll be times I just be like, come on, dog. That's my favorite saying. I'd be like, come on, dog. Man, I just be like, you know what? I see what you're doing. I ain't even gonna do that. And there'll be times my ego gets the best of me. I'll send them a message and be like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'll just be like, bro, you're ass. Or the thing is too, if my man has no points or whatever, I just be like, hey, you can't get 10 points. I'm gonna find something positive in that negative reaction. Because if I'm reacting to it, then it's not negative. It's just me overreacting to a situation that they are internally hating themselves in. So why be upset with that? Why be mad? There's no point in me being mad or being upset, because it's like it's gonna keep happening. It has to keep happening. So what should I do about it? Observe, play the game, or quit the game. But then too, quitting to me just shows that I'm giving up on things that will never change. Why would I quit a game that's gonna keep on doing the same exact program? Why would I quit the game when I know that these people will still follow us? And the thing is too, we can quit the game in the first quarter, which we usually do sometimes when niggas are on bullshit. I guarantee you, when we quit the game, that lobby that we just left, those same people will follow us every single time. I can't make this shit up. On the PS5, if y'all were in the same party as us, y'all will see what I'm talking about. It's like clockwork at this point. It's so sad now. We laugh at this shit because it's just like, it's so fucking dumb. So where we get on GTA and we still get sold in GTA. It took us damn near 3 weeks to complete a heist. And the thing is too, complications and all that. But what I noticed was random people in life in general, they will come into your life to fuck shit up, and then when they fuck shit up, when they make a mess, they leave. That's what I noticed in life. People will come into your life to make a mess, and then they leave it for you to clean up. And then when you don't clean it up, who gets slandered for that? Who gets mocked for that? Who gets judged for that? When you don't clean up their bullshit, that's what they call you. A bitch, a pussy, I fucked your mom, I fucked your sister, or you're a hoe, this and that. Excuse me. And it's like, you're upset because I wasn't gonna react to your bullshit that you made a mess in? I observed you making a mess, and because I didn't give you the reaction that you wanted, you sold us to fend for ourselves when you know we can't come back from that win or that loss. So when we lost so bad. There are 2 people that sold us, they left, but yet all 3 of us stayed in the same game. And the other team, they were flopping too, but that's the thing though. They wanted a reaction. That's how I know energy never lies. We don't even talk to these people in game chat or whatever. And things too, if you play the game, you on PlayStation or Xbox, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you can't relate, just go ahead and get off the video. But that's how I know energy never lies. We are so, like all 3 of us, like the Holy Trinity, basically. So for example, my thing is, and they know my game as well, but people can't stop me. So people know my game, but they can't stop me from scoring or passing the ball. So the thing is, I'm prominent, and I want to tell you my game, and you still can't stop me. So for me, I love the ISO because I know that from one, nobody can stay in front of me. So when I go by this person, as a center, you have to help. Power forward, you gotta help me. You gotta double team me. Because I'm going to either dunk on you, I'm going to hit a midi, I'm going to pass the ball. So it's like, so for example, my thing is, I want to basically, and the thing is, she tested me in my Bible study group. She tested me, she said, go a game without scoring and watch what happens. So I did it. It was hard because I want to score so bad, but I was dribbling. I would go by my man and she said, wow, what I learned is you basically are playing with your man's, like, or your defender's feelings, not your man, pause. You're playing with your defender's feelings because you know you can go by him and they're still falling for the shot fake. So for example, I can go by somebody right now. Like, let's say Anthony Edwards, for example, in 2K. I go by him with Kobe. Boom. I'm in the lane now. I'm not shooting the ball. Everybody's jumping. I didn't even shoot the ball yet. I didn't shoot the ball yet and you're jumping for the ball. Same move. Left side, boom. Go by him. You reach. Oh, excuse me. I stop. I stand there. You're jumping. Foul. Why are you fouling me? Why are you jumping? I didn't shoot the ball yet. For example, a fast break. I do cherry pick, but I do run the floor though. I was taught to run the floor at a young age. So they get the rebound, I'm gone. So the thing is, people know that I'm prominent for that. So when I'm running down the floor, it's me in the rim. Somebody's chasing me down, LeBron, Shaq, Kareem, Giannis. I'm like, okay, in the back of my mind, you wanna block this shit. I'm scoring already. I'm dribbling, you're hawking me down. So now, I'm dribbling, I go like, next thing I know, I see somebody, I look, I wait, because I want to make you look stupid. But that's the thing though, you're mad now. I'm in your head. And the thing is, I never said a word to you. And the thing is too, that makes me even more mad. The one thing I'm cold at doing, I'll send my defender a message and I'll tell him, I bet you can't get 10 points. When I tell them that, guess what my defender is gonna do? Try to get 10 points. And when they can't do it, guess what happens? They quit on themselves in the game. So now it's me and the AI. In real life, social media, when people comment dumb shit under my videos on Instagram, TikTok, I make a video of them, they're quiet. But before though, I can make a video on anything in the world. They'll get mad at it, they'll comment. When I make a video on their comment, now they're quiet. They run away and they block me. These celebrities, these influencers, when I call them out for their Luciferianism, their Freemasonry, their bullshit, they block me. How you got millions of followers and yet you worried about me? When you get better, they get bitter. When you do better, the world doesn't do better with you being better. People cannot see you doing better than them. And that's the problem, they're comparing themselves to you, and there's no comparison at all whatsoever. We're in a race right now. I've already overlapped the race I finished. I finished the race long ago to where I started over again, just because I wanted to. I'm basically just trotting right now, watching people pass me. They're like, this nigga's so slow, I passed him already. Not knowing they already beat the race that you're still starting. Let people talk, let people have their shit. It doesn't do me, it won't do me any good focusing on what they're internally going up against. I can't fight their battles for them and they want me to. I just want to give those examples because in real time, this is what goes on in some instances. But that 2K reference, I just want y'all to know, like, when I'm doing better, I'm getting attacked in video games, I'm getting attacked in real life, I'm getting attacked through the internet. The battle doesn't stop just because you get better. Like, it'll be so illogical of me to want a better life and not have bad shit happen to me. Like, that would make no sense to me. Because bad things have to happen to me. Look at what I'm doing in life. I'm doing better for myself. Why would the universe not want to send negative vibrations my way? How will I handle it? Have a great Divine Day, Divine Reflection.